Hey guys, it's me, Brad Fitzpatrick, back with you again with another humble choice of the month. These games look really, really good that I am actually quite excited for this month. It seems to be really good. Let's get started. There is Vampire. Vampire it's been on my radar for a little bit. Looks really, really good. If you don't know the story, it's London, 1918. You are newly turned vampire Dr. Jonathan Reed. As a doctor, you must find a cure to save the city's flu-ravaged citizens. As a vampire, you are cursed to feed on those you vowed to heal. So will you embrace the monster within? Survive and fight against vampire hunters, undead skulls, and other supernatural creatures. Use your unholy powers to manipulate and delve into the lives of those around you to decide who will be your next victim. Struggle to live with your decisions, and their actions will save or doom London. So, I mean, the idea is actually really, really cool, really interesting vampire type game. Graphics are really, really well done. So, I mean, this is already AAA, game right here. We've got Hello Neighbor and Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek. I'm not one that's big on multiplayer competitive play. I never really have been, but this game's been going around a lot. If you haven't seen it yet, I don't know what rock you've been under, but there it is. It's kind of like the new scary thing after Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's pretty good. Wargroove. This game actually was on my radar for a bit because I do like strategy RPGs, and that's kind of what this is. I think it's like very retro, like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, DS, whatever type of action, strategy RPG. Graphics are really, really kind of interesting, very subdued a little bit. But I like it. It seems really interesting, and I might just play this. Specifically if it has a story mode. If it doesn't have a story mode, I probably won't. Call of Cthulhu. If you do like H.P. Lovecraft stuff, this game is really good. It's kind of like a third-person survival horror shooter, but instead of like zombies and stuff, you have mysterious sea creatures and stuff. I have watched somebody play this, so I will probably play it myself because it is actually really good, and I'd like to see what it all entails. But you are a detective that has to figure out, as it says right here, 1924, private investigator Pierce is sent to look into the tragic death of the Hawkins family on the isolated Darkwater Island. Soon enough, Pierce is pulled into a terrifying world of conspiracies, cultists, and cosmic horrors. So there you go. Still, I would consider this a AAA game as well. So, I mean, we're already off to a great start having such good games. Little Big Workshop. I have not actually seen this, but it looks like your basic workshop fare, but that seems really interesting. Imagine a magical factory appearing right in your living room, a carefully planned masterpiece where diligent workers throw together anything customers want. Rubber ducks and dressers, drones, and electric guitars, scooters, and other wonderful goods can be created from many different materials and sold for hard cash. Cash you invest right back into your factory to get more machines, more workers, and grow your business. In Little Big Workshop, you become a factory tycoon. So that seems interesting. I kind of like that. I will probably play that. We've got Genesis Alpha 1. I have not heard of this. It does look like a first-person shooter, alien-orientated. So, I mean, randomized galaxies. Sure. Huh. Alright. And you can actually upgrade your vessel? Alright. So it kind of switches from maybe a strategy to a first-person shooter. Okay, so yeah, maybe this might be really interesting. Okay, but I don't know if there's actually a story mode though. But that seems really interesting. Okay, Atomo Chef. This is like your basic puzzle programming game. I've seen it before. I've got many of these kind of like it, but instead of like factory-esque where you're building something, you're cooking something. So, I mean, if you like this sort of game, this might be great for you. It's just basic factory machine warfare. Through the Darkest of Times, a historical resistance strategy game. Alright, you got me there. Graphics look really interesting. I guess set in World War II, maybe? Yeah, Nazis. Okay, dark times mean fear and risk. The risk to be caught by patrolling National Socialists looking for people who publicly stand against their point of view. The risk of being beaten up or even killed by the German military because we're opposing the regime. The risk of losing everything, including our loved ones. This is how we live. This is how we try to survive through the darkest of times. Alright, yeah, I'm in. I'm definitely in. This is, looks really interesting. Story is probably going to be really, really good. And the art style is kind of, kind of cool. I'll enjoy that one. We've got American Fugitive, State of Emergency. What does it say? Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars plus Dukes of Hazzard plus X Time Splitters developers equal American Fugitive. Okay, so this looks like a top-down twin-stick shooter. Alright. The Coma 2, The Vicious Sisters. I do have the Coma 1. I have played it. I have not beat it, even though there are some people that wanted me to beat it. I haven't done it. I need to actually sit down to do it. It's an atmospheric, story-driven game. Immerse yourself in warped Siwa district as you encounter an engaging cast of characters, solve puzzles, discover revealing clues, and fight for survival against a relentless psycho. But yeah, so I mean, still basic same gameplay and art style. Looks really, really good, really clean. So yeah, I'll probably go ahead and pick this up. I need to beat the first one, and now that I'm getting the second one, I probably need to do a thing all the way together with them. We Were Here Together. Oh, I have heard about this one. This one sounds really good. Embark on a puzzle-solving adventure in which you and a partner must prove you can communicate and work together to escape the haunted Castle Rock. Graphics are pretty nice. Very solid, very puzzle-orientated. And I think it's a multiplayer game, actually. Yeah, this game is co-op only. It requires both players to have a working PC-compatible microphone internet connection because you have to use your you have to use the walkie-talkies to talk to each other. So it's like a true immersive sort of like two-player experience. So you really can't play this alone, and I have no friends. So, I mean, I might pick it up and try to convince somebody else to buy it as well. That would probably be the best choice. But the game looks very solid indeed. And what is this? Bin Wander presents A Case of Distrust. Alright, looks to be kind of a simple narrative-driven game where choices matter. Obviously, Case of Distrust is a narrative mystery from 1924 San Francisco. Play as a private investigator, Phyllis Cadence Malone, in this historical 2D adventure game. Explore underground speakeasies, smoke-filled billiard halls, classic barber shops, and more. Catch suspect in lies by using evidence, statements, and your wits. Intrinsic challenges face our heroine as she struggles against a pushback on emancipation, leading to many doubts, both internal and external. Uncover the truth in a mystery full of deception. That seems interesting. And that's it. Those are all the games right now for our Humble Bundle. So, we do get, let's see, the bonus game that we get is Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. Yeah, okay, and I'm on the classic plan, so yay, that's good for me. We get Zodiac XX, a DRM free game, and Wildfire Sneak Peek DRM free game, and Booth, a DRM free game. All right, guys. So tell me what your picks would be in the comments. Right now, I am probably going to pick Vampire, Wargroove, Call of Cthulhu, Through the Darkest Times, Little Big Workshop, Coma Sisters 2, Genesis Alpha 1, We Were Together. And then, out of the rest of them, I'll probably pick Hello Neighbor and maybe this Case of Distrust. I'm not too into this one, and this one does not seem to be something I'd play either. But there you go, guys. Let me know in the comments which games you are choosing, which games you think would be great, and maybe which games you'd like to see played on the channel. School is coming back up, so I'll have a lot more time to put out as many videos as I can during the week and kind of layer them out while I'm at work. So without further ado, always remember, be kind to each other. I'll see you in the next one.